UNC ends up being the last team in. And here's my overall take, regardless of who the team is. I don't care who the final team is. Nobody should care about the 68th team. The fact that the whole Monday conversation is always, every year, it's always about who didn't get in. It's such a silly conversation to me. And even the idea that the AD is on the board or the committee, like, I don't care. Like, that's
so wild to me.
Well, it doesn't bother me either. Like, of course he's going to have some influence. He's on the committee. It makes sense. Okay, if UNC got the nod because his buddies are on the committee and they're like, let's get UNC in there as the 68th team. Okay, fine. Who cares? UNC's unlikely to win the championship. They have no size. They don't have the size. They're not tough enough. They're not going to do it. So we're not talking about a championship contender. We're talking about a team that has a huge fan base, that are relevant in college basketball. Let's have them in.
Yeah.
And let's face it too, they're still probably a top 30 team in the country, right?
That's what the data indicates, right?
Of course.
Sort of, so
and if they didn't have a free throw violation, they might be talking about an ACC championship.
Golly, don't even get me started on that, man. I mean, it's wild to me that Bubba Cunningham, our athletic director, is on the selection committee and that is permissible. He said he recused himself of all of the discussions related to UNC. But these guys, they show up for this selection weekend. They know 62 of the 68 teams that are already going to be in. They're not working hard all weekend, all right? They're hanging out and going out to dinner with their buddies. And you're telling me, it's just like UNC gets sort of the legacy boost because we're a known brand in college basketball. I think people really like RJ Davis. He's one of these fifth-year guys who...
Well, we've watched him for the last 15 years.
He's been around forever. He's a likable player, third leading scorer in ACC history because he's been playing in the ACC for 10 years, But it's like, so I think we got a little bit of an RJ Davis boost. I will say that if you are a fan or especially a player for Indiana and especially West Virginia should be in the tournament instead of us. Okay, so to be clear, I don't think that UNC should be in. It's an interesting debate. I'm not sure I'm 100% right about that, but I think that West Virginia has a legitimate qualm with not having been selected for the tournament. I think they're a better team. I think they deserved it more, and I don't expect UNC to go very far in this tournament. They could lose tonight as we're recording on Tuesday. San Diego State is not an easy...
Did they ever arrive? They had some plane issue, too.
Golly,
it's been a tough year. Just give it up, guys.
It's been a tough year, dude.
Call it.
Yeah,
let's call it.
We can't talk about... I could talk about this for a long time, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I don't think that we should be in the tournament, but your point is well taken that when it comes to those last couple of teams, it's kind of... Who had the most sort of vibe in the room when the committee was, making their final few selections. So.
Well, and my other opinion is that a team like UNC or Indiana or Duke, for that matter, should never be in the conversation of being the 68th team.
Right.
That's an unacceptable position to find yourself in. Mm-hmm. And so if you're UNC, it's like it's championships or bust.
Right.
What are we talking about here? We're talking about trying to sneak in and hoping we get in at the last minute. That's not who you are.
If you're
UNC
one of the teams,
is much better than that. That's a much better program than that. And same with Indiana.
Yeah.
They should be.
If you're one of the teams who's going to get invited to the NIT and turn it down, right? Then you should have done better already,
That's right?
And to your point about Duke, I don't think that Duke has had that problem in the last decade or so.
There was one down season like 5 years ago. Yeah. I forget. I've already forgotten it out of my mind. It was during COVID, but anyway.
UNC's just in a weird place, but hey, congratulations. You're in the tournament. I hope you surprise some people. I don't think that we're a very good team, and I don't think that we will surprise people.